Hey Mads, what's up? Not a whole lot, as my hubby would say.
Not a whole lot.
Oh no, how dare you put a movie ahead of watching my stuff? Ah, you monster. Why did the music stop? Can it only play one song at a time? It's not autoplay? Really? Ah, that's gonna suck. In answer to the question that kept popping up while the stream was about to start, the I Hate Mondays, it's the name of the stream. I don't literally hate Mondays. It's a Garfield reference. Well, that music is not going to autoplay onto the next one. And that's kind of the whole point of having background music. So that's not going to work. No, I'm not going to make a Garfield drawing. I'm just saying that the name of the streams is a Garfield reference. Oh, if I can't have background music, can I just have my own music but not in the stream? That would work, right? And you guys don't have to hear what I'm listening to. That's fine. Let's see. Is my day going well? It could be going better because the music has been stupid. I discovered that although I can use music from Upbeat for my videos, if I use it in a live stream, it's not going to work because I have to link every single song I use. And that's not going to work if you're doing a 2-3 hour long stream. I can't, unless I have a pre-planned playlist, then that's not going to work. I wish there was some kind of just link to a playlist on Upbeat. Is that a thing you can do? I don't know. I need to look into that. If I can, then I'll have it fixed for next week. Let's see. Well, I don't even know if that's the proper name for it now. It's one of those days where I'm just forgetting everything. Let me check something real quick. That's stupid. It is stupid. But it's offering you licensed stream music to listen to in the background of your projects. But it's only playing one song at a time. So you have to keep telling it to play the next song. There's no autoplay function on this site that I'm using for music that I can see. Settings? Any thoughts on the Digital Circus finale? I know everyone's been going rabid for it. Like I said, a similar question was asked last stream, and Amazing Digital Circus is definitely a show that's not for me. It's not that I don't like it, it's just it's basically a trauma dump show, and I just can't sit and watch something like that. That's a constant downer. I just Like, this is all my personal opinion. If you like it, that's awesome, but for me, it's just not my thing. Especially the finale. It was a slog to get through. What's my favorite music? Oh, I like to think I have a eclectic taste in music. I like heavy metal. I like classical. I like classic rock. I listen to a lot of score music. Like today, I listened to my favorite score ever, which is the score for Interstellar. I love that movie, and in my personal opinion, that has the best soundtrack to any movie ever. I can listen. If I had to listen to one thing forever, it would be the Interstellar soundtrack. I love it. Hans Zimmer can do no wrong. Okay, let's show the people what I'm actually working on. Well, nope, that's not gonna work. Yeah, let's just show them the stream. That's great. That the actual live stream itself instead of the Wacom. There you go. Oh, you know why it did that? It's still set up on my... Every Friday evenings we have our D&D sessions, and I forgot to switch my OBS settings back to streaming, so oops. Avenged Sevenfold, that's a good one. Don't cross your own streams. Yeah. Can't go wrong with Disturbed. Yeah, Disturbed's a good one too. Classic. Soft jazz, Celtic music. Yeah, there's a lot of really bad Celtic stuff out there, but there's a lot of really good Celtic stuff out there if you find authentic stuff. Freaking Benjamin. Mary Sue Doggo. This was actually a commission, and I really enjoyed this one. It was kind of based on Georgette and Dixie. Georgette from Oliver and Company and Dixie from The Fox and the Hound 2. And I really like their designs, and I thought, well, if Mary's a dog, she's probably going to be closer to a standard poodle than anything else. Yeah, it is based on Georgette from Oliver and Company. That a lot of the poses I heavily referenced. Are you going to do a video on Has-Been or Hell of a Boss Season 3, or are you just done at the moment? I have 2 more videos in the Has-Been Hotel Season 2 analysis series. The next one is about Charlie. And then the final video will finally be about Alistair. And although it's... it means that for several videos in a row, I'm talking about nothing but Has-Been. I really like that I'm making separate videos that, like, instead of having one really long video like I did for season 1, I'm breaking it up into parts. And having 10 parts, I feel, really helps to spread the workload out. But I had a really bad period of content making burnout. So there was a long gap between when I eventually made the Angel video, which was the one I was dreading to talk about, because it discusses SA, and I'm like, I really don't want to talk about this guy again. But at the same time, I really did. So, yeah. What kind of dog would Mad Munchkin be? When I would talk about Bluey, she is a Scottish Terrier. So, yeah, Maddie would be a Scottish Terrier. So, maybe that's what we'll work on today, is Maddie as a Scottish Terrier, but Disneyfied. Or my style rather than Bluey style. Let's do that. Of course, just like last week, we did these doodles last week. These were requested by Super Chats. If you guys want to request a drawing, like a quick doodle, we can do that. You just throw some money at my general direction. So, the videos I make for Has-Been, or videos I make for anything really, don't go into fan theories or predictions of what's coming next or anything like that. It's about analysing what's presented to us. And the reason I do that is because I want to analyse stuff that's actually there. And, you know, theorising is fun, don't get me wrong, but a lot of it is I don't think you can really fairly analyse projection, you know, and that's just me. It's just not something I want to do. Those videos that other people make about theorizing what's coming next are very popular, but to me, it's not really looking at what has been presented and whether it's been presented in a coherent way, and that's what I like to talk about. I don't see a Joey. Oh, you mean on the drawing, derp. Okay. Yeah. You will get ads in the live stream because the live streams are monetized. That's how we make our money, I'm afraid. If you want to skip that, you'd have to get YouTube Premium. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. Can I... Nope, don't want that one. This one. And this one. There you go. And contact should be up there. Yes. But we don't want Twitter, we want Blue Sky. There you go. All the stuff that should be up is now up. And I mentioned the D&D sessions that I've started doing on Fridays. Yes, they're being recorded. And yes, we have every intention of eventually uploading them, not on this channel, but on my alternative channel called Beloved Blade. And I was hoping on having those started up this year. That's looking very unlikely, but I am going to try my hardest. But they are just going to be audio. There's not going to be any fancy visuals or anything. It's just going to be like a podcast you listen to. But there's a lot of stuff to edit out. Episode 1 is more or less done. We're trying to keep each episode about an hour long, but each session that we do is 3 hours long. So that tells you how much editing is even involved in this project. So I'd like to try to see if I can get at least maybe 3 episodes done before we start actually uploading. But we'll see how things go with that. Yeah, I have YouTube Premium because I can't stand adverts. I cannot stand watching adverts on anything. Let's see. We're going to draw Maddie as a Scottish Terrier, but not in the Bluey style. I guess we're just not going to have music today. Does anyone have any objections to that? Because no matter what I try, like it's happened with the first stream I did, I got slapped with copyright even though I was using licensed free music. It just keeps happening and I don't understand why. Because when I use said licensed free music in my videos, I get no problem, but when I use it in a stream, it's like, nope. Well, let's see. What can I do? I'm gonna give you something. I used to use Epidemic Sound. I should be able to still do this. Let's see. Continue. Okay, we still have an account. Okay, that's good. Let's see if we can do some rock music. But I want instrumental. Now this is something else I really don't like about licensed free music. They're not tagged properly. Oh, I can't actually search for just instrumental. Oh wait, yes I can. Oh wait, ew, not AI. God no. I don't want AI. Oh, I can do playlists on this site. Okay. That is awesome. Alright, so let's do... Is there an instrumental option anywhere? This thing is full of AI crap. Ugh. You ever heard of the How to Train Your... You're asking me if I've ever heard of one of the biggest franchises from DreamWorks. Yes, I've made a couple of videos on it, so yes. YouTube Premium lets me play songs in the background for when I'm busy with things. Yes. And no adverts. And it's awesome as well because if you need white noise or brown noise or whatever, if you can just play it on YouTube and you won't get any adverts. It's great. I get a lot of sensory overload, and so using white noise helps a lot. Okay, let's just go to, ooh, classical right here. Well, I appreciate the passion, Conspina and Spyra, but please avoid using profanities on my stream. Thank you. I don't like profanities. I'd personally go for the triple strike, easy to tame but also quite potent in skills. Okay. Do you miss Pixar bloopers? Yes. They'll never be brought back. Okay. Oh, acoustic. That'll work. Can I... Oh, moods. There we go. Okay, moods. Peaceful. That'll work. Okay, let's see if I can get this going for you guys. How's that? How's the levels there? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, if the music's too loud or too quiet, let me know. That's pretty good? Alright. We only had those for Bugs Life, Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc, and if it counts, The Lion King. I don't really count the Lion King ones. Just being honest. I mean, they were fun, but with Pixar, obviously it's CGI, and it's like, it feels like it could be filmed for real, whereas if it's 2D, to me it just doesn't feel like it just sounds like all of the bloopers, quote unquote, were not really bloopers. They were just things that the actors did deliberately for artificial bloopers. You know, it didn't feel real. I'm trying to have the music not too loud for me, and also not too loud for you guys either. And I'm also trying to find decent reference. Don't know how I would get that to work. Movie's done and I can now pay full attention to you and your amazing work. What are some of your fave bloopers from any of your fave shows? I always love the Liar Liar blooper reel. That's always fun. Let's see. This peaceful mood might be a bit too slow for my liking. Yeah, this is a bit too slow. Mood, maybe not peaceful, maybe hopeful? Nope. Okay, fine, let's not do acoustic. Let's switch to... Oh, okay. Sorry guys, give me a moment. Let's do this. Moods. Let's do laid back. That sounds good. As long as we don't have vocals. Ghostwire Tokyo. Okay. That's a Bethesda game. Oh, there's vocals. Of course there is. Nope. Nope. I don't want vocals. I'm going to spend half of the stream just finding music. Hey music, be less stupid. Yeah. Can we have it so if I say no, if I say instrumental, have it be instrumental, no vocals. Let's try. Ew, no. Mood. Let's do... Turn this up just a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's see if that'll work. I will start drawing in a second, I promise. Oh, I know. Oh gosh, what's it called? Okay, let's start. Okay. I want to get a different mic stand. Like this one, it just blocks half of the screens. I did hear about Lilo's voice actress passing away. It's very sad. The gaming world has gotten pretty crazy in the last few weeks. PlayStation announcing they'll stop disc production. You mean physical media? Xbox layoffs. Oh, I heard about the Xbox layoffs, trust me. EA Criterion basically leaving Need for Speed to rot. The Xbox layoffs. Oh, goodness. Definitely not happy about that one. Oh, hello. It's a lot of video game drama. It's just video game industry drama, but yeah. Video game industry is just it's been quite and what? Okay. It's been quite the eventful 2020s. I think that's what you're trying to say. Okay. Prince Apollo, please don't use profanities in the stream. Yeah, I'd appreciate it if people don't use profanities in my stream, but yeah. The EA stuff, hang on. Most of it angers you for the most as a racing game guy. An IGN journalist went to EA Criterion and asked about NFS and Burnout. Their response, we are a Battlefield company. I'm just glad to have the dark times of 2020 gone and done with. I refuse to go back to those times. Refuse. Okay. I know a few people that work in the video game industry. I used to work in the video game industry myself. Never again. Yeah. Job security, what's that? Yeah. I worked for an independent video game company that I'm not going to name. It doesn't even exist anymore. Just I had a very bad time, and it was let's just say it was very discriminatory time. Now this is going to be a bit problematic because the thing I worry about is the face on a Scottish Terrier. Just because I'm live streaming, I can't name the company, but all I'll say is that I was treated unfairly, and I do feel like it was mainly because I'm a woman, and it's a very, very male-dominated industry, and it was a very unfair thing that happened. basically I was like the art director, and then overnight someone else was added to the team because I said I needed help, but I wasn't involved in the process of who we were adding. They just added a new person, and the new person took over everything and changed everything that I had worked on for the particular project we were doing overnight. So I, of course, spoke up, and then, like, I had a bereavement as well, and I had to step back for a little bit, and I was told I wasn't committed to the project. And I was like, well, I am, but I needed time off because I had a bereavement. And so for that, I decided to leave. It was just a very toxic environment to work in, and the fact that they brought in someone to my own department without discussing it with me first was bad enough, but then the person that was brought on board just took over everything, and it ended up I was working for them instead of them working for me, and I was like, no, this is not how it was meant to be. And so it just didn't work out, and sadly that has really put a dampener on my want to ever work in the video game industry ever again. Yeah, I mean, this was like, I just graduated college. It was one of the first jobs I got out of college, so that tells you how long ago it was. But I very much prefer just working freelance for myself, doing what I'm doing now. It's so much better. For someone who has struggled with depression, it's important to always look to a brighter tomorrow, do stuff that makes you happy. For sure, and then sometimes when the stuff that you love doing becomes your job, you sometimes end up hating that very thing because it's now your job. So you have to find a new thing that brings you joy outside of work. And I've been lucky enough to have a good balance there, I feel. So we all suffer in our lives one way or another. The most we can do is to move on and to grasp the good things in it. Okay, so I'm not a qualified therapist or psychologist or like anything like that, disclaimer, but I am someone that does carry depression, etc., etc. A whole concoction of various different mental struggles, you know. So medicated, yay, but it's not been an easy road. So yeah, we're just all broken people, guys, aren't we? The world's on fire and everyone's broken. I don't like how this drawing is going. The body looks okay so far for a quick doodle, but I do not like the head. So I think I made our head too big. So oops. I'm just gonna get rid of this. We didn't start the fire. I can't sing any further because I'll get in trouble with the copyright stuff. God. There we go. That's a bit better. It's not perfect, but Eurobeat. Okay. Let's pretend I don't know what that is. Stay hydrated, people. Live long and hail Hydra. Hail Hydrate. That's what I meant to say, but it came out Hail Hydra. I personally found a Pokemon Celtic techno that I have heard of, and it was pretty epic. I genuinely hope that's not AI generated. This is very much kind of harkens to does anyone remember the movie? It's called I think it's called The Legend of Big Paw, or in the UK it's known as The Bone of Stone. It's let me look it up. I think I made a video about it actually. It's a Pound Puppy movie. Like, Bone of Scone. Not Bone of Stone. I'm an adult. Bone of Scone. I don't know why it's called Bone of Scone. Legend of Big Paw is what there we go. Yeah. The drawing I'm working on, I'm drawing Maddie as a Scottish Terrier, and my brain kept thinking of this really vintage 90s design of a Scottish Terrier that wasn't Disney, and I was like, what is it? And then I remembered that Pound Puppies was a thing. I'm like, aha, that's what my brain is trying to dig up. Oh yeah, the Nostalgia Critic did a review on it, yes. Does anyone... is he still making stuff? Is he, like, genuine question, is he still making stuff? I stopped watching his stuff like years ago. Oh, here's a fun story. Because we'd start talking about Nostalgia Critic, and then it's like, hey, the guy with the glasses.com. Remember when that was a thing? So here's a funny thing that happened in May. I was a guest at Con Carolina, here in North Carolina, and I was doing a panel with some other guests, and before the panel started, when the panelists were like meeting and getting to know each other, okay, so the way that this con does panels is that the guests submit the panels they want to do, and then they pick what panels sound interesting, and then they assign various panelists to the topic. So you're doing panels with people you don't know, and I'm like, oh, that is really cool, because then you're meeting other content creators or artists or, you know, whatever that you don't know, and that is really cool because it widens your social circle. So I'm doing this panel with like 5 people, including this one person that I recognized, and I'm like, I know your face from somewhere. I'm guessing that I've just seen you at other conventions or something. No, it was Maven of the Eventide. I'm like, dude, I used to watch her stuff way back in the day. Oh my gosh. But the funny thing is, I didn't know it was them until halfway through the panel when she was talking about her content. And she was like, I talk about vampire stuff. I'm like, huh, that reminds me of that girl that made vampire stuff that worked with the guy with the glasses.com. And I'm like, wait a second, looking at her face. And then I googled her name, and I'm like, it's the same person. I am so dumb. So I had to say to her after the panel, like, I started freaking out during the panel because I watch your stuff. And I didn't realize it was you until halfway through the panel. So she thought it was well funny. So really sweet person. So yeah. The funny thing is, it reminded me of another story that does anyone want to hear how I met Josh Scorcher the first time? Firebrand, or Fiery Joker, as most people know him as. Okay, so this is way back in like maybe 2014. So 2013 was when I started making content, and around that time was, long story short, I can't remember exactly how this happened, but I started watching Dr. Wolf stuff, and we somehow got talking and added on Skype and stuff. And then I was talking about how I really want to start collabing with other YouTubers and stuff, and he brought up group projects that they do together with other people in the Brony community at the time. And I was like, oh, I'd be interested in that, because right now I'm like, well, right now, referring to like 2013-14, right now I'm making a lot of MLP related content. So meeting other content creators and collabing with them would be really cool. So Dr. Wolf said, I'm going to add you to this call that I've got going with my friend Josh. I'm like, okay. And then if he gives the go ahead, then we can add you to the group project that we're thinking of doing. I'm like, okay. So we talk for a little bit, and like Doc's there and his friend Josh is there, and I'm like, he has the same icon as the Fiery Joker. That's cool. Fiery Joker is a YouTuber that I've been watching for a long time, and I really enjoy their stuff. And I just thought it was just a coincidence that they had the same icon. And then we said bye and stuff, and then the next day I'm just working on something, I can't remember what, and my brain kind of twigs and goes, you know, that probably was the Fiery Joker. And I'm just having an internal monologue going, what do you mean? No, it couldn't have been, because they introduced themselves as Josh. So then I messaged him saying, I just had the dumbest realization ever. You're the Fiery Joker, aren't you? He's like, yeah, did you not know that? I'm like, no! So then of course I messaged Doc going, why didn't you tell me? He was like, I thought you knew. Like, no, you didn't tell me. So that was just really, really stupid. Anyway. So that's how me and Josh met. I'm gonna give this more of a 90s kind of TV show vibe. Got her nodes in the wrong place. There we go. But from there, that was when I got to meet so many other YouTubers. Some I still talk to now, and some I consider family now. And to name a few, like, I think most people know that when you see us at conventions, you can tell that we're just really good friends, all of us within our little circle, so yeah. I don't know where I'd be without meeting these people, I really don't. Like, why did I start making YouTube stuff in the first place? It was because of the Nostalgia Critic. I'm watching his stuff and I'm like, hey, I want to make content about the stuff I love as well. I want to start doing that. So if I never watched Nostalgia Critic, a lot of reviewers wouldn't be doing what they're doing now. I understand that, but a lot of people that I have in my life now wouldn't be in my life if I never watched his stuff, so... I mean, I don't watch his stuff anymore, but, you know, it's just not my kind of thing anymore. But, it's good to remember, like, where you've been, how far you've come. I don't know what, like this. There we go. Have you ever heard of the album Sinister Minds? No. Figuring out that Firebrand being Josh Scorcher is like figuring out Clark Kent is Superman. No, you don't understand. What I'm saying is that I thought Doc just added a random friend that he worked with that was called Josh. I know that Fiery Joker and Firebrand are the same person. What I'm saying is that I didn't know that Firebrand, i.e. Fiery Joker, was the Josh that was added in the call. That's what I'm saying. Angry Video Game Nerd and so many others. A lot of the YouTubers I met, some of them are still doing YouTube, some of them aren't anymore. They've moved on, or if they are, then their content's changed quite drastically from what they did when we worked together. Some people I'm still friends with, some people I'm not, and you know, it's life. People change, friendships change, people move on, people drift apart. I know I'm not the same person as I was 10, 15 years ago. Definitely not. A lot has changed for me in that time. So I think this works. This little terrier. Doesn't quite look like a Scottish terrier, but maybe if I it's a similar problem I had when I was making the Bluey version. The Bluey character I use for my Bluey content, Bluey design even, not Bluey character. It's still Maddie, she's just in a different form. I will admit this, Maddie, without you and the other Brony content creators, I never would have met a lot of my current friends, so thank you for helping me find so many new friends in life. You know, that kind of is parallel with my own experience. And I know that, like, a lot of the content I made in 2013-14 was MLP related, and it's still my most popular content I post. And you know, the tagline for the show is "Friendship is magic," and I do fully believe there is truth to that. Friendship really is magic. It's like you see things like that while Luigi says that a lot of the friends they have now they wouldn't have had without content creators like myself. And you know, we really need to hear stuff like that, because like we're like mole people. We're always just like in our own little caves with our computers, staring at screens and making our little videos and posting them online, and yeah, they get views and they get comments, but like reading comments like that, or even if you're at a convention and someone comes to your table or to your panel and tells you what kind of impact you've had on their life, big or small, it makes the loneliness so worth it, you know? I honestly, I have an amazing husband and amazing friends, but I don't really get to see my friends nearly as often as I would like. So, but they are family, so. Falls through the ceiling. I have returned. Welcome, Frostbite. Alright. Are there any YouTube bronies you still watch? I would say the only one I still watch Lightning Bliss, but she's like one of my closest friends, so I still watch her content. And Silver Quill, of course. The TF2 stuff that's posted on Dr. Wolf's channel, still watch that, but I mean, that's a given because I'm on the project, so yeah, but I don't really watch any other MLP stuff. It's not really what I'm into anymore. Like, I won't go out of my way to find content to do with MLP G4, but I'll still go back and like talk about it myself now and then, because without that franchise, it's like the vehicle that got me to where I am now, so it does mean a lot to me, but it's just, I never wanted to be known for just one type of thing. I didn't want to be known as a brony YouTuber or whatever, but sadly that is an inevitability. That's what you're known for. When your MLP content is the most popular stuff on your channel, people assume that that's all you do. But I mean, I have over 700 videos and only like 10% of that maybe is MLP related. Those ears. Do you think that friendship can be science as well as magic? Friendship can't be forced, and it needs to be organic. Obviously there is a science behind it, but it's not something that we ourselves as human beings had any right to control. Some people you click with right away, others it's more of a slow burn, and some you just instantly, you know that you can't be friends with this person. That's not a bad thing, that's more just like self-respect, knowing that if a person behaves in a way that is toxic, you're like, I don't want that energy in my life, so you cut them out. And you know, I think that is a very safe thing to do for your own personal preservation. I mean, I can count on my hand how many times I've had to do that, but you know, I do feel that it's important to know when a relationship is no longer healthy. Friendship is magic, but people change, and sometimes it's for the worse. I think I talked about one thing MLP related, which was the first G1 episode, but I would like to talk about G4 at some point. I just have other things more interested in talking about. I like to think you're an art and animation channel. It's one of the many things that inspires my content. I know that my passion is art history, animation, etc. And I also know that I am not a story-based channel. I'm more about analysing stories, not actually writing stories. I'm not a writer, but I would like to be, but I have more fun analysing how stories are put together rather than putting together my own. That's not to say I don't want to do that. I do want to do it eventually, but I want to learn more about the do's and don'ts first before I actually put something down that I want to share with people. Do I want that? No, I don't. I want that to be smooth. I don't want her to look like she's got a beard. There we go. Oh, they're doing it on their own now. Yeah. We just started talking about how we met certain people and how meeting certain people kind of has a domino effect into meeting others, and I do believe in fate. I don't believe anything is coincidental. I do believe that there is some kind of cosmic power behind everything that happens. You can call it God if you want to, but you know, I try to keep my streams and content as secular as possible. But no, I do think that there is something to be said about serendipity. MLP came along just at the right time for me as a content creator, and it's something I really needed. Okay. I can gush all day about how much like I am in a very privileged position. I am not a big YouTuber by any means, but I love what I do. I love that I'm able to do this. And like my main job really is vending at conventions. But I'm very lucky that I'm able to do that. It's not easy, it's not exactly, I'm not exactly rolling in money or anything, definitely not, but it's like, it's hard. It's hard work. So we want this. There we go. Don't know, that paw is too far forward. Let's bring it back. For balance sake, it needs to be under her head. Ah, no. There. Wait, no. That's where it was. There, okay. We'll keep fixing it as we go, but yeah. I did not see that. Can I? Okay. The dog form is looking cute. Thank you. She doesn't really look like... She looks more like a Bichon Frise than a Scottish Terrier, but oh, I forgot her back leg. Also, this leg is too far back. Let's bring that forward. There we go. And the other leg is There is something very cool about the Eurobeat genre, and okay. I don't know what Eurobeat is! Okay. I'm gonna bring in my bluey design wherever it is. There she is. Oh. Now, here is something I haven't talked about for a while. I have not talked about Bluey for a while. Would people like me to go back to that again? I made a couple of videos on Bluey. Master code Bluey! Yes. Oh, okay. There we go. Fate is what you make out of life. Destiny is what life makes out of you. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Slap that on a t-shirt. My favorite episode is the one with Bluey in it. Yes, I like the one where the blue one plays with the orange one and learns a valuable life lesson about ice cream or something. Yeah, that. Always cute. My favorite is where Maddie and friends corrupt Jasper into seeing it and liking it. Yes. I'm not sorry. Hey, I tried to get Dr. Wolf into Bluey, it did not work. So it doesn't work on everybody. Oh, Winona is in Applejack's Jack Russell. You know how hyperactive Jack Russells are? Definitely not my kind of energy of a dog. No, I prefer more laid back breeds. My dog is a Pyrenees Retriever mix. So he tends to be like, some days he's like hyper retriever mode. Other days he's a Pyrenees, so just wants to lie around all day. He's like, I am a floor rug. And we'll just be lying on the floor all day. I don't know about Curry Quest or... Oh, the episodes. You're talking about the Blu-ray episodes. I'm dumb. Okay. Yes. Took me a minute. Don't like them. Okay. This pic reminds me of the little dog from Balto. So, yeah, I did kinda use her body as a reference for this. Well spotted. Needs more chest fluff. Well, there's no point really adding the chest fluff because I'm about to add her scarf and that will cover up the chest fluff. Nice and chilled out stream today. I like it. She looks a bit more like a Cocker Spaniel. Maybe she's a Cocker Spaniel in this drawing. Oh, I'm drawing Maddie. She has to have her iconic hat. She has to. And her hair, yes. Are you just listing off all of the things? Like... iconic hat, and hair, and scarf, and everything else. Next thing you'll say is... I don't know what else actually, but... yeah. Like that. There. Boom. Disney dog. I'm just having a lot of fun now. Is it really that cold in Scotland that they always show a character from their round scarf? No. Maddie wears a scarf so that it frames her face with the hat. It's not a Scottish thing, it's a Maddie thing. It is a very deliberate design choice. You've got a character that is a very cold colour palette, so wearing red just makes sense. Random funny idea. Mary makes Maddie a really long scarf and wraps her in it mummy style. They should make a character that is all chest puff and Flufflepuff doesn't count. They did. They're called Tribbles. Watch Star Trek sometime. The fun, the great, the weird. Welcome. We're just hanging out, drawing stuff. Well, I'm drawing stuff, and everyone else here surely has better things to do than watch me draw, but here we are. I'm the best thing to watch right now. I call that male bovine excrement. There's so many other things that you guys could be watching right now. A plethora of anything. Can't think of too many MOP characters who had chest puff. Well, it's not really a thing on horses or ponies, so maybe the Kirins, but yeah. Too bad it's true, so yeah. Oh, I can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. I'm doing this after getting a delayed haircut. Okay. Now be a good artist and accept your compliments. Don't tell me what to do. Let me wallow in my self-deprecation. Hello, Cattle. This is Pot. You're black. Hi! Does she chase her own tail? All dogs chase their own tails. Oh no! Don't! Oh no! Now, do you mean doctor's orders or do you mean doc's orders? Because those are two very different things. And I don't follow either of them. No, that's a lie. What do you mean, yes? Which one is it? I have to know. across. You're not helping. I would say this is the greatest live stream ever. Bleh. Ah. Ah, come on. There we go. Ah, no. Why? There. I don't know what the music's doing. It's just... I like it. I can't tell you what it is though. Oh, I didn't lock the lid. Derp. You like the music, it's relaxing. I like the music as well, I just wish I could tell you what it was. It's like, yes, I totally planned this kind of music to be playing in my live stream. Maybe didn't, but I like it. It does have a zen quality to it, it does. Even the dogs aren't safe from getting the cutie mark branding. Nope. It's like, it has to be there. You'd think someone would find out where cutie marks actually came from. They're kind of like the X-Gene from Marvel. There's not much like behind cutie marks. They were a thing for the toys. Not much more to it than that, I'm afraid. We needed a way to differentiate the characters, so let's give them tattoos on their butts. Did you have an appreciation for other blue dogs like Huckleberry Hound? I watched a lot of Huckleberry Hound stuff. So yeah, I would say that I have an appreciation for that era. Okay, we've been streaming for an hour and a half. Oh wow, that is, I thought it was water, it's not, it's ginger ale. Okay. Alright, Frost. I think, last week when we started the streams, I had the idea of making it 3 hours instead of 2. I'm gonna stick with 2, but I do like that I moved the stream to earlier. Instead of starting at 8, we start at 7 EST. I definitely feel like that works better. You want to try and get one drawing done within 2 hours, and I think we're well on the way for that goal happening, so I'm happy. I'm happy with that. And we are going to try and make this a weekly thing now. Try to get a schedule back for the live streaming. Remember when we used to live stream like 3 times a week? Yeah, not going back to that. But streaming once a week on a Monday is... I like it. It's a quiet day. Not many other people are streaming on a Monday, so I don't feel like I'm taking their audience away. It also keeps my weekends free. Friday is my D&D day. It's also the day that Silvercool streams, so I couldn't really take Friday. I really didn't want to do weekends because I'm usually working weekends, like at conventions or whatever. So I think this works for me. And there's a decent turnout. I mean, people are still coming to these things even though it's Monday night, so I'm appreciative of that. It's a nice, manageable crowd, I think. Oops, nope, wrong tool. Oops, no, that, right. Gosh, why? I'm happy to come in today. I've been struggling to get into better sleep schedules, so I'm happy I was able to come here without falling asleep. I'm glad I didn't make you fall asleep. But I also hope I'm not boring either, because I always worry that I don't talk enough, or what I do talk about is really boring. But people show up and stick around, so must be doing something, right? I couldn't tell you what that was, though. Maybe you guys can give me some insight. Why do you watch me? Why do you watch my stuff? Ah. Oh my god. Why? Oh no, Maddie, I meant more I fall asleep from being too exhausted from working at 4 a.m. Yeah, I understood what you meant. I was just trying to be funny. Failed miserably, clearly. Oh wow, look at all this really shoddy colouring. No, hide the background. I watch it because I like your drawings and vibes. Okay. Well, not just the streams like when we're drawing, but like if people watch my videos as well, what keeps you coming back? Something I would really like to know from the viewers, instead of asking AI based on the analytics. I want to know why you as a viewer keep coming back. Or maybe you don't watch my videos anymore, but you just watch the live streams. That's fine too. Oh, why? Oh, that's why. Because the leader's locked. That's why. It's like, why am I your favourite background noise while you work on your own projects? Okay, I am gonna butcher your name because, dyslexia. Accelerator Metalis. Hello, welcome to the stream. Sorry for butchering your name. Well, I just threw away my stylus. There we go. Got it. That was a weird noise. What? Trust is why we come back, because we can trust you. Oh, I appreciate that. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. I like watching your videos because I like hearing different people's opinions on things, and it feels refreshing to hear someone who doesn't praise things to the high heavens and can find flaws in a show. Yeah, that's fair. I watch for your passion and differing yet thoughtful view on things, plus your unique art style. I'm also part Scottish, so and I enjoy learning more about it and your stories from home. Okay. How's it going? It's going good. I'm having a good day, I think. I hope it lasts. I've got about 20 minutes left before I'm calling it an evening. But we've made good progress. I've had a good time. I hope everyone else has had a good time, but it's not over yet. But I like that we're getting some momentum going with weekly streams, and hopefully we can keep the momentum going for a while. Mondays seem to be the better day to do it. Goodness, there's so many areas I missed with the colouring that's not even funny. Wow. I am gonna have to speak about that. Hearing someone say they watch my content and listen to my stuff because they trust me, I'm like, wow. Okay. That means a lot. Thank you for saying that. That's something I really needed to hear, I think. Thank you. Okay, that's... Okay, now we're going into Red Dead Redemption vibes here. Like, what the hell? I'm gonna skip this, not because I don't like it, but it was just a very sudden tone change. I don't want it to go into, like, country music. I'd rather stick with the nice, gentle jazz kind of vibe. Aww. Puppy Maddie looks cute. I like this. Of course, she has green eyes. Yes, Maddie has green eyes. She always has. And always will. Hey Axel, welcome to the stream. We are doing good. we're close to the finish line of this drawing. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Wow. I had leftover pork and potato for dinner. And the pork was really good, but yeah. Are you drawing yourself as a canine? Because if you are, I'm going to let you know that I am a nice Thunderwolf in case you don't know what Thunderwolf is. It's a creature that controls electricity. We don't do RP here. This is just me drawing my character Maddie as a dog because we drew Mary. Where is it? Did I close it? We drew Mary as a, where are you? There she is. Mary as a dog. On not the YouTube stream, but in the stream in the server. I have a Discord server. People are more than welcome to join that if you support me on Patreon. So then that got me thinking, we're going to draw Maddie as a dog. And people were asking me what kind of breed of dog would she be, and I'm like, well, it wouldn't be the first time I've drawn her as a dog because she, for my Bluey content, Maddie is a Western Terrier and that, so it just makes sense for her to be a Westie again with this drawing. So yeah. I just don't refer to myself as, like, I'm not my character. My character's a separate entity. Like, when you're listening to me on stream, this is me, the real person. This is not my character. You see that makes sense. And I try to discourage RP in the chat where I can, because I want to talk to you, the real person, not a character that you're hiding behind, frankly. There's a time and place for everything, and RP is not... this is not the place for RP. Anyway, although seeing that, like, hearing about a character that's a Thunderwolf, that does sound interesting to me. Okay. Now it's kind of going into like a lullaby kind of thing. Let's skip that. I like how bassy this is. I like that. Okay. Oh my god, summer. I hate summer so much. I live in North Carolina, and the temperatures here have been ridiculous. We've also had really bad storms the last couple of days, so that's not been fun. I do prefer it when it's cloudy, of course, but not when it's storming, because a summer storm, if any of you live in the south in the US, you know what I'm talking about when I say it's like living in a greenhouse. It's, ugh, I don't like it. Yeah. I try to stay indoors as much as possible during the summer because I get burnt very easily. I go out for walks every day in the morning to walk my dog and, to get vital exercise, because it's good to get some walking done every day if you can. But when it's summer, I really don't like it, but my dog loves it. He likes being outside, so... I mean, we live in a small apartment, so of course he's going to get excited when we go outside, because he's just cooped up a lot, and I feel bad about that, but... I mean, he's happy, and he's healthy, and we look after him very well, so, Did you add texture to your art? Oh, the drawing I'm doing now? No, it's just flat colour right now. I suppose textures can be implied by some of the line work, but we're trying to keep things simple because this is only a 2-hour stream, so this is just showing what can be done within 2 hours. I'm talking about not putting people to sleep, and my music is like kind of sleepy vibes, but it's kind of nice because it's like winding down for the end of the day, because it's like almost 9 p.m. GMT. Dry heat for me. Yeah, dry heat. I would take dry heat over humidity any day. I mean, we went to Utah for our summer vacation this year to hang out with friends, and when we came back to NC, I was like, oh, humidity, there you are, I have not missed you. When we were walking over the Sky Bridge in the airport, I was like, oh no, humidity. To get to our car, I'm like, oh no, I don't like it. We are almost done, guys. Wow. What is real? I know, right? Minutes. What can we get done in 10 minutes? This is pretty much done. Yes, neighbors? What? Every now and then I hear like taps on the floor upstairs. Yeah, I moved to the US 4 years ago. No regrets. Say what you want about the US, and you know, like, the world's on fire, but this is where I need to be. This is where I want to be. So I'm happy. I have good days and bad days, of course. I miss home, I do. Like, yeah, but this is where I need to be. Okay. When I zoom out, yep, okay. There's areas here that I didn't quite catch, so let's fix that. White areas here that shouldn't be there. Oops. Hey, buddy. I have a puppy. Hello. What's up? Okay, that's gonna fall and hit you if you settle down. Yeah, you knocked it. Come here. No? Okay. My dog came in and then left again. Alright. Suit yourself, puppy. Yeah. I'm still live streaming. Just letting you know. I'm almost done. Alright. I love you. Okay. Yes, I'm declaring my love for my hubby on live stream. dodge me. I have a wonderful hubby. Alright, there we go. You know when you get out at Douglas Airport, hits like a brick tied around a boulder stable to hippo. So when I go to Texas, I went to Texas in June once, and then the next few times I've been there in February. And I still find it way too hot in February. This February, I stayed a little bit longer. I go out there for HarmonyCon, and the last time I went there, I was invited to stay at an Airbnb for a few days after the convention, and we stayed in a really nice Airbnb not far from a couple of mountain villages and stuff, and we went to a pub for lunch, and we were sitting outside, and I was struggling. I was in the sun, and I'm like, this is February. How am I not handling the sun in February? Five minutes, guys, and then I'm gonna call it an evening. What? Yeah. Ah, boy. Why? There. Excuse me, your dad is taking you outside. May not have ended up where you meant to go, but you usually end up where you need to be. That's a Douglas Adams quote. I like Douglas Adams. Just when you think you're done, and then you spot areas that aren't quite right. Digital art is a pain in the butt. I mean, you get the colouring done faster when you use the magnetic tool, but there's always little areas that it misses, and you have to go in and fix those areas, and it's annoying. No one else is going to see it, but I see it. There. Okay. Oops. Yes, I am a perfectionist. It's why it takes me forever to do anything. I'm like, this isn't right. Fixing little details here and there that don't really matter. She's just a cute little puppy. Think of it this way, Maddie. Sometimes drawings are like puzzle pieces. In what way? I've noticed tiny flaws in my drawings too. It could be both zen and soothing, or annoying as well. So relatable. Yes. Two minutes. 5 more hours. I'm just a girl. I can't. Well, I'm not a girl. I'm a woman. I'm almost 40 years old. I'm just a person. I can't draw for that long. Okay, I used to pull all-nighters and draw for hours on end. I can't do that anymore. Well, maybe I could with the right motivation, but no. I just don't have the energy anymore. What's going on over here? Oops. Still areas here that are coming up white when you zoom out. It's annoying. Put it in perspective, the lines are your own puzzle pieces. You see them form a figure in your head and you're like, ooh, this will be perfect. And are some pieces that don't look good in your mind, so you modify them. I mean, you know, I could do this. Just... Nope, don't like that. But yeah, we're gonna call that done because that is now 1 minute after 9 o'clock EST. I really appreciate everyone that came to hang out this evening. I like that we're keeping the vibe just a chill, simple stream. Just doodling. We're not working on videos or commissions or anything, we're just drawing for me. And yeah, I like that. So we might decide to do longer streams depending on what I've got on. Let's see, what is next Monday? Next Monday is the 20th. And no, I don't have anything else much on this month. I don't have any conventions this month, so it's mainly just working on merch for the conventions I do have that I've got coming up. So the next one I've got coming up is I will be at Charlotte Comic Con again, and hopefully we'll be vending. I do have a table, but I haven't confirmed it 100% yet. But the one that is confirmed is I will be at Mad Monster Expo in August as well, which I'm really excited for. I love Mad Monster Expo so much. That is a horror convention and I have such good fun at that one. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys there, who knows. If you want more information about that, you can check out on my Blue Sky or Instagram. I haven't posted about Charlotte Comic Con yet because that's not set in concrete yet, in spite of that one being before Mad Monster Expo, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Other than that, there's other conventions. I'm going to be here, there and everywhere the next couple of months. I'll be doing like some craft fairs and fundraisers and things like that. I might, this is a very big might, be at Ponyville Cider Fest in November. Maybe. That's a big maybe. And hopefully we'll also be at HarmonyCon next year once they announce the dates. Because that is a con where I get to see most of my friends at, so hopefully we'll get there, but if not, that's fine. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. You guys take care. Wash your hands. Wear your seatbelt. do all that wonderful things that, you know, be considerate of each other, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Wash your hands, put your shopping cart away, wear your seatbelt, and all that other bloody nonsense. Alrighty. Take care, everybody. Good night.